My name is Robert Tuggle, and I'm here today to do a presentation on vinyl siding for you. For thousands and thousands of years, or as long as humans have been on this earth, we have had to have basic needs such as food, water, shelter, and we've usually made all of these needs and covered them with stuff that we found in our environment. We used wood, we used stone, mud, straw, anything depending on what region you're in you could find to make our homes waterproof and safe for us. Well, in the 1950s, we had a revolutionary invention made in a plastic factory in Columbus, Ohio, and they came up with vinyl siding. Well, vinyl siding, when it started off, it had its flaws just like every other product does. It, had a little bit of trouble with the paint and colors running, had trouble getting colors right from batch to batch to match, had a little bit of trouble waviness when they first got it on. But over time, we would figure out all these problems and we'd fix them, so that we would be far better than our predecessor, which was aluminum siding. Aluminum siding had issues where, if you scratched it or you made an indentation, it wouldn't go away. You don't have the same problem with vinyl siding. Vinyl siding was also revolutionary because you never have to paint it. The only real upkeep you have is about once a year. You might want to do a quick pressure washing and cleaning of it. You don't have to reseal it every year. If a piece breaks, you don't have to redo a whole section. You can just replace the one piece, so it's really easy to replace. It's really easy to install because 80% of the weight in each piece of vinyl siding is a PVC resin, and so it's very lightweight. I've got some right here. This is just a random piece I had laying around, and it's very lightweight. It's very easy to install. As you can see, the pieces just snap together, and then they're there. That's how they are. And when you go to install them, they're very easy to cut. You can cut them with just a simple pair of shears like this. You ain't got to have all kinds of saws and extra stuff like that. You just tack them in place. You cut them to the size you need. No big deal. Okay. Well, also they have great curb appeal. These can make your house look beautiful. Just as any expensive siding, if you had a 3-story Victorian home and you wanted to put vinyl on it, but you was worried that you couldn't match that beautiful siding you had, well, these days they can reproduce and match pretty much anything you want, vinyl siding to look like it can look like. You can replace all the exterior on that Victorian house, and all you gotta do is pressure wash it once a year instead of all the retrimming, checking it and resealing it. But it does have problems with moisture could get behind it. Well, due to this, vinyl always has to have a water barrier behind it, some kind of something to keep any kind of water gets through cracks because it's not sealed from getting to that wood. Well, another thing, termites don't like plastic, last I heard, so they're not gonna. It's an extra layer they have to go through to get to your wood in your house. So they're not really gonna, they're less enticed to go into your home and eat your wood because they have to go through this plastic. Well, vinyl siding also can withstand 110-mile-an-hour winds these days, so they can withstand just about any environment. They do have a little bit of trouble with the cold, where sometimes they will crack if they get too cold. They also have a little bit of trouble if they get too hot. They can easily melt. But they also make manufactured homes very light and easy to reproduce and cheaper for people to afford. So that's why vinyl siding is the product of the future for your exterior homes. Thank you.